One that I think is a threat to my relationship is Temba.
Tell Big Brother why.
We lock eyes a lot, and I love being around him.
Picnic and a painting date for yourself and Thato. Why Thato specifically?
And right now it's more to strengthen the bond.
This game, oh, jeez! Game on, guys. This is game on. Oh my god. I'm genuinely enjoying this program. I'm genuinely enjoying all these Big Brother housemates. Hey, this diary session was loud. I'm not gonna lie. From Thato exposing that, her relationship outside the house is in trouble because of Temba, and I'm like, Ntabi, okay. Ntabi was not even in the house when Temba actually exposed that he actually has a kid, and he has kids. I think he has 2 kids or 1 kid. In the first week we saw these guys introduce themselves, so it looks like Ntabi does not know. She's crushing on this guy, and she's talking about her relationship being in trouble, and I'm like, hey, Ntabi, you're in trouble. Hey, there's drama. GASH1. Gashi baby. Hey, you guys, so many conversations went down in diary session. In fact, this video is explicitly for the diary session. I've never done this before. This is the first time. I'm going to take my time to talk about everything that happened in diary session of this house space. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. This is Personality Highlights. In here, we're talking about the latest updates on the Bbmzansi show. If you like this, please click on the red subscribe button right now so you don't miss a thing. You become a part of this community so you could join our conversations, and let's get to know these guys. I don't understand, but you guys need to go join me in this conversation. Let's understand who these people are, because it suddenly looks like there's some strangers in that house, especially GASH1. Guys, it's been loud in the house and I've been loving every minute of it. So guys, there were so many things that were revealed. From Thato saying that her relationship outside the house is in trouble because of Temba, to Thato really exposing the fact that she actually is so into Norman, and irrespective of the fact that Norman is 24, she's 28, that she kind of still likes him and vibes with him. And I'm like, okay, does this have anything to do with Norman breaking down and being vulnerable around her? I think this is one of the things that has brought Thato over, because I know Thato is that person that just wants to have relationships, conversations. Like, these two have been blending like sisters and brothers, and now they're in a relationship. And I'm like, oh my gosh. But no one has said that he has a serious girlfriend outside. Thato, I don't understand. Does this look like a good option for her? Anyways, according to Thato, the guys have been there, Tools have been there, GASH1 has been there. But she says she's comfortable with Norman at the moment, so we don't know if it's going to change. But this is, that was what she said in her diary. So she's very comfortable with Norman, the dynamics, but she's still cool with it. That she didn't take Norman seriously. But you guys, Thato actually said something earlier, that the relationship she didn't see coming are the ones that actually she ends up enjoying more. So I'm looking at it from what she has said before, like, okay, maybe this Norman thing can still go. I don't know what you guys think about this Thato and Norman thing, because the way GASH1 wants to enter this relationship, I'm looking at it like, and Thato actually is one person that knows all of GASH1's moves. So in GASH1's diary session, GASH1 said that he would like dates with Thato, and I'm like, hey, Thato. This GASH1 likes troubleshoot, because guys, look at the scenario. You guys need to understand this thing so you understand why I'm loud on this conversation. No, GASH1 has actually asked Thato out the first time. The second time, Thato has clearly said no. That you're playing a game, you tell me something, you go and tell Yuli the same thing. And she actually got angry that Yuli went and told GASH1 everything she had said, and she was like, that's why Thato just removed her eyes from where Yuli and GASH1 is and started playing with Norman. Now, Norman and GASH1 are very close. GASH1 will say, oh, it's my kid brother, he's my... And now, this babe that has said she's not into you, you are now telling Norman that Thato loves you. How do you know? Who told you that Thato loves you? Guys, I don't know. But can you please help me analyze this thing? Like, where did GASH1 get that idea that Thato loves him? Like, I don't understand why he had to say this when he was talking to Norman, because clearly it is Tools that has been making her go gaga. Then she chilled with, but later she left. Libo she had a crush with was with Mpo, and Mpo was giving her attitude, she just left all of them. Now she has just gently entered into something that nobody is interested in, and you guys want to call for her. So I don't know, but I'm looking out to see whether this dinner dates, if Thato is going to accept it to prepare other people. But you know, seriously guys, I've been saying it before now, that one of the relationships I've looked forward to seeing in the house is Thato and GASH1. I'm not gonna lie, if those two people come into this show as couples or do this relationship thing or ship thing, it will be loud though. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Let's forget the sentiments of bringing Yoli in the picture, bringing Norman in the picture. It's going to be loud because these two people are strong characters in that house. The way they are going to play it, you know, even if they don't do kissing and anything and all that, I mean, they will be very strategic. They will play a tough game in that house. I'm not gonna lie, and they're gonna be one of the hottest. So, but I'm just looking forward to seeing if this dinner dates agenda by GASH1 is going to work. And if it works, I'm like, okay, bro. So what happened to the nanny chasing? I don't really understand this GASH1. His own is also come and do and scatter everywhere. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are on this GASH1 strategy again, because it's loud, it's busting my brain. Then there was this diary session with Nale. This diary session was always dry. It always dry. Like, he was talking more about winning the money that she's underestimated in the group, that she was not allowed to cook, blah blah blah. They asked Yoli about, she was like, she feels like she might be the one that be evicted, and most of the people that are up for nomination are very strong. They've come and gone before, and they're still back in the show. Terry, you know, she and Terry, I think, are the only ones that have not been nominated before, and she feels like Terry has a strong character, so she knows this like might be her last week. And I think a lot of these other people might know. Maybe GASH1 even knows. Maybe that's why he's like taking his time to get into another relationship or situationship. And then when they asked GASH1 who he thinks might be going, he said Vino. I was like, the only reason why I call him Vino is because of Vino came to ask Yoli. The thing that you want to go and do to other people, Vino did it to you and you were angry. This GASH1, I don't understand this guy. He's just everywhere. He's just everywhere and acting really shady and funny. So they asked I really listened to Libo's diary session, and Libo was like that he would really love GASH1 to be evicted. I was like, oh, you bet. GASH1 is not going anywhere. He does, but wait though, I don't even know how this Big Brother and Zanzi might go, because you guys, you've been having shocker evictions. Anything can happen. Maybe GASH1 might just go home, even with all these his games. Maybe South Africans might not even vote him. So I don't even know how it's going to be. Like, this eviction is one eviction I'm looking forward to seeing who is going to be leaving. And I just pray one person leaves, because if two leave, whatever. Let me just not talk about it. So I like Terry. Oh my God, this was what Terry said in that diary session. I cracked up.
GASH1 and Norman are trying their best to hold it together.
If there's anybody who came into the diary session to help us understand that they understand their strategy, they're observing these housemates, and they understand who's playing a game and who's not, is definitely Terry. Terry broke down a lot of people's games. Like, I had to look at her a second time. So Terry literally said that Norman and GASH1 are trying to hold the pieces together. I mean, guys, what do you make out from what Terry said? Is she trying to say that something is going to happen very soon? Because she said something about Norman being shady and trying to play, and that Norman actually played Mpo, got close to her and then left her for the kill. Guys, do you think Terry has really studied this housemates to understand that Yoli, GASH1, Thato, and the Norman strategy, or probably crew, might have a fallout very soon? What do you guys have to say about what Terry said? Guys, Mpo's diary session was another one. Like,
Gonna be transparent, Big Brother, and
Mpo definitely doesn't know how to beat around the bush. Her diary session was quite interesting, because she talked about the other housemates actually laughing at her when she separated her bed and Libo's bed. Like, they were making a joke out of it, that it was parting of the Red Sea. One thing Mpo is good at is to be very transparent. She tells you how it is. If she's not cool with you, she doesn't pretend. And she said the same thing in her diary session. So when Biggie asked her who her competitors were, she said she saw Sister Mara, she said she saw Tools, and she said she saw in Tabil that they were strong competitors in the game. And guys, I'm not even gonna lie, this is like, for her, she felt like these were the strong competitors that she had to actually game up for, in order to get the 2 million rands. And a lot of questions were asked generally, but basically that was more of her highlights, and she basically just talked about the Debo situationship and that she was cool with going her separate way. She was cool with being with somebody if the person likes her, or not even being with somebody if the person doesn't like her. Like, she was very blunt about everything. Trust Mpo to Mpo. So Mpo actually had this. Anyways, like, seriously, the diary session was actually very, very interesting. I don't know if there's anybody I'm meeting. Okay, Norman's diary session is always loud too. He talked about a lot of things, his emotions, the situationship in the house, relationship, like, this diary session had some kind of new feel in it, because I felt like everybody was trying to release tension. Everybody was trying to tell Biggie what's up in their new agenda, and I was like, okay, we're looking forward to it. But anyways, guys, it was really loud. I'm not gonna lie. One thing I'm looking forward to seeing is if Themba and Mpo gets along in the show. I'm looking forward to seeing if Ntabio is going to get mad when Mpo plays with Themba. I think if GASH1 had time now, maybe this would have been a good time for GASH1 to strike. Well, you know, the enemy, the fire between those two people can't even. I don't know what GASH1 was thinking in the first place to approach Mpo to say, I would like to date you outside the house. We all know it was a lie. But if he tries that one now and they end up being an item, oh my god, that relationship will be on fire. So I think GASH1 is just respecting himself, because they kind of literally don't go along. So it's very, very funny. This relationship is very, very funny, very loud. I'm laughing over it. Hey guys, I nearly forgot to tell you about Sister Mara's diary session. Like, Sister Mara confirmed again, reconfirmed what we already know. Sister Mara was like, the first person he had a crush on was Zeno, and then the second person, I think Zeno played along very well. I think Zeno actually knew they were really vibing together. He said the second person was BU. BU didn't even show him any green light at all. And then, of course, the super crush right now is Rhino, and I'm like, oh, we all know that's why I've been nominating him. I hope he's going to be safe finally after now that you've exposed everything. And then, guys, Vino was like, he's so mad that Sister Mara, either he feels genuinely that Sister Mara has another reason for nominating him. Maybe he sees him as a competitor. And I'm like, guy, you never open your eye. You have not opened your eye. This guy said he has a crush on you. You don't understand that's the reason. So I'm looking at Vino like, please, guy, get a grip. Get a grip already. Basically, the diary session was quite interesting. It was an eye-opener, and I was like, this one is just telling us what's up with the situationship and relationship in the house. Guys, of course, we're looking forward to what's going to happen Friday. Hey, Saturday, we know there's going to be plenty gist come Friday and Saturday before the live evictions. Guys, literally, I think this is it. I'll see you guys very soon on another video. For now, thank you so much for your watch time. I'll be back here very soon.